Yo, what the Rawchileo? The fuck is up? 420. It's 420, man. Every day 420 to me, B.
Yeah, yeah, Bro told me, bottom lock, gotta play it low key. Know the niggas really ain't your bro, Sunday low key. Why them niggas give you 24? Think you Kobe? I'ma let you live through these bars till you all free. Now, as I step on the scene, 4/5 of my jeans. It's just me and my regime, plotting, planning the scheme. They ain't never give us nothing, so we taking the cream. Dark, dirty hallways, I was serving the fiends. Everybody getting money, feds traded the team. He fucked up in blue trial, wouldn't take the deal. So I sent him some mail, cause he kept it sealed. Spend all summers, niggas, by now we know the drill. Never threw up, went home and ate a bowl of cereal. When we grew up, different than you. Listen to who, never that. Pistol and clap, I let it go like black. Fuck chat, no contact with a rap. Hat tap like a pastor, they all fall back. If you late with my racks, then the church sing a hymn for him. It's KM, murder, it's KM. Bro told me, bottom lock, gotta play it low key. Know the niggas really ain't your bro, son, they low key. Why the niggas give you 24? They think you Kobe? I'ma let you live through these bars until you all free. Told me, bro told me, bottom lock, gotta play it low key. Know they low key. Bro told me, bottom lock, gotta play it low key. Know the niggas really ain't your bro, son, they low key. Why them niggas give you 24? They think you Kobe? I'ma let you live through these bars till you all free. Bro told.
Rawchileo. Yeah, B. It's a little exercise. What the fuck is up, bro? What the fuck is up? Nah, shit crazy. Yeah, B. Shit crazy, man. Word of the day. Discipline. Discipline. Show discipline. Discipline and ambition is two different things. Discipline don't have nothing to do with feelings. You know what I'm saying? Discipline got everything with knowing what you want for your future. If you know that you want to have a certain life or something that's not right now in the present, that's going to take time for you to get it, discipline is the number one most important thing that you need. Ambition can't do that because it comes and goes. Ambition is a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Feelings come and go. You know what I'm saying? A girl told me the other day, she said, I'm moody. I'm always moody. So I was like, yo, you know what? Definitely got to stay away from her. Because, you know, and then again, everybody got their own different type of life too. I just don't be wanting to. I just feel like I don't like that giving up part about it though. I don't like when people just feel good, feel happy being sad. And it sounds crazy, right? But people be feeling good when they sad. Is like they get more attention. People feel sorry for them, especially when that happens. It's like, and I'm saying it from experience. It's like I know what it is. Especially, it starts from being a kid. When you sad, what do the grown-ups do? Oh, baby, no, right? They hug you. Oh, baby, don't be sad. And people stick with that. It's a program, bro. All these things is programs. All these things is programs. And it's up to us to change the program, to flip it around, to is a way. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta first and foremost, you gotta notice it. That's what it is. And I don't mean, because we all know this shit. That's why people step over shit. Is noticing something and doing something about it. Because it's crazy, respectfully. I know this custodian. He works in a building. He got to clean all the bathrooms. He said the women's bathroom is the worst. The worst bathroom ever. He said, like, yo, he quit. He quit. He could not do it. He said the shit was crazy. He couldn't believe it. And he's saying, like, yo, bro, these are some of the baddest females he's ever seen. And the bathroom looked, he said the nigga's bathroom looked 10 times better. And I'm like, nah, nigga. He like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. He said, yo, I quit, bro. I couldn't do that shit no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking with his mind and shit. The shit he was describing, he nigga had to scrape shit off a wall, he said. Scrape it. Like, it's wild, my nigga. So he quit. He ain't doing that shit. Shout out to my nigga. I ain't gonna put you on blast. But he had me rolling, bro. I was hollering. Pause. Because his son, he's just like the way he was describing, it was funny, but it was real surprising too. But not really. Even just messing with different types of females. You go to their crib, you see who's who. You be like, you know what I'm saying? But to get to that, it was like, what I broke down to him is like, yo, you think is that they nasty? That is nasty, yeah, but, or is it that with females, if they go in a bathroom and drop something, they like, ooh, I'm not touching it. They not touching that shit. So they don't want to, they going to just leave it there like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? That's what I thought. And I see how females move. If something look too nasty to clean, then they're not going to touch it. Especially if it's, I guess if they feel it's not theirs. And that's another thing that I don't respect with certain people. Certain people, I hear them say it too, is like, say we go to a restaurant or something and we eating, and they make a mess. The first thing they say is, oh, they got people here working to clean that up. Leave that shit for them. I was like, what? Nah, nigga. For me, that's just how I feel, because I respect everybody on all levels. That's just how I look at it. So I'm going to clean it up because I don't know if it's called integrity. I just always feel like God, you know what I mean? Something is always watching you, bro. So I try my best to respect everybody, be like, no matter what level you on. No matter what level you on, and that's another thing. Be you never judge anybody by the way they look, or even by the way they talk. Cause I learned too, a lot of smart, intelligent people play stupid just to see who people really are, and to see how fucked up people are. Cause people will treat you different if they know you if they think that you don't know. And it's crazy because if when you playing smart and you see that people is just gonna push you to the edge, bro. But because certain people are so smart, by the time you feel like you pushing them to the edge, you gonna be flipped. There's gonna be you falling over. I mean, people do that. For me, I just try to, as much time as I could not waste, man. Fuck that shit, bro. It's too much time to waste. The days as I get older is like it's going by faster, and I want to do more with the day. So at the end of the night, when I rest my head, I can ask myself, yo, what did I do today? And it feels like I was productive. And you can, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You look back and see, yeah, I did da. Excuse me, for the day, imagine at the end of the week how much I could do. As I write two verses. I write a song or two. And then sometimes they go for, sometimes you might get a little extra boost too. So that's why discipline is always important. Because if you discipline and you're doing something consistent, even when you don't feel like it, but because you're looking to the future, because you want something better, you know it, in anything that you do for a certain amount of time, you're gonna see results. So going through that strengthens your discipline. So now going through that, you'll get bursts of ambition, inspiration. But because you already been doing it without it, that shit is just like a jetpack, like some Nas or some shit. Like you already been moving. This shit just gonna help you, give you those certain little, you know what I'm saying, give you extra. But you already been. That's what I'm saying. Discipline is already gonna put you ahead of it. So everything else is extra, is a blessing. You know what I mean? That's why you can't stop. You gotta be consistent. If you started something, try your best not to stop. And no matter what it look like, because obstacles will occur no matter what it is. Your battery, yes, whatever. It's always something. Don't be no little baby about it and tell yourself, oh, this shit always happening to me. Because now you just making the spell stronger. Because you really believe in it now. So then this thing is going to always happen. You're going to really believe it. It's going to be like, for real, this shit going to always happen. It's like, that's the test. Because the second that you say that you're going to do something or you want to do something, it begins. You start noticing like, why all of this? But it's to build this. Build the way you feel about that thing you were so inspired about. The universe is going to put you to the test. Because now, when you said that, you put destiny into your hands. When you said, I want to do this, I want da-da-da. So now the universe said, all right, let's see what you could do. So now when the first thing goes wrong, you like, oh, see, he's not ready because he's complaining. He's acting like a baby. So let us just be the one, let's guide his life. Because you go to church saying, God, whatever you want for me. That's what most people do. God, whatever you want is in your hands. And me saying that, people will be like, yeah, but who else had it? It's your hands, my nigga. That's what he gave you too. God gave you everything. He gave you everything. Down to the 2 hands, the 2 feet. Yeah. Who do you believe in? Do you believe in yourself? Because everybody quick to believe in something they never seen, a Jesus or whatever it is they never seen, but they don't even believe in themselves. And that's nuts. But I believe. The Bible said we are God's children. But before the word children, I heard we are God's. I ain't no powerful. I'm not no creator. I'm not the one who created this. And times I ask the universe, I ask God, I ask a higher power, yo, how did this come about? Because there's so much, like, what is this? Just give me a glimpse, like, because as I grew older, my overstanding about it was that the Bible, to me, is one of the greatest books ever, if not the greatest book ever. I love the Bible. I read the Bible. I have a Bible. Bibles. My mom raised me to go that way. And it was an advantage. It was never a disadvantage. The only why I would say that is because going to church when you young as a kid type, you know what I mean? Certain people look at you a different way, like, because you go to church. It wasn't a disadvantage because it was like a David and Goliath thing, because it would be like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing, and then bang, you get your head knocked off. And that's how it usually went for me. For those who knew that I went to church, because it wasn't like, my mom wasn't like, I don't want to say we wasn't like an every Sunday thing, but we went. I felt like as we got older and we was getting into trouble and stuff, she tried to take me more. You know what I'm saying? And then certain people would look at it as like, oh, he a church boy, and you're like, his mom be taking him to church, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and at the times, like, now that I'm thinking, then I was tight about it, but it was like, nah, bro, I had no choice. It's like, you know what I'm saying? My mom's wasn't no chump, bro, at all. So, and my dad was there, so I have two to deal with. Pops didn't really go to church like that, but I don't want to get off the subject too much. Going to church helped me understand the Bible more and to read the Bible more and not to become a slave. When you read the Bible and you hearing certain words and they telling you, so certain things that like, you know, like was like a spark to me, or something that made my brain tingle to the point where I started asking questions about certain things, was when they said that Jesus went to Egypt and studied in Egypt. So I'm like, he studied. It's in the Bible, clear as day. He went to Egypt, he studied in Egypt, in the pyramids and all of that. The scrolls, it says it in the Bible. All right, boom. So then I'm like, wait, what? The Most High God, the one, like, he went to Egypt to study, but he's God, right? Why is he going there to study? All right. Not only that, why the pyramids? So Jesus went to Egypt and he studied in Egypt, the pyramids, all that stuff. Then after that, he came back. And started doing miracles. Those are the things that sparked my brain. Those things sparked my brain. So they had another verse in there where after he died, he came back in another body talking to one of his disciples, and they could not recognize who he was because of his... It's like, you got to read that thing, man. You got to read the book. Read it. And even is miraculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and is like I said, bro. I ask all the time, how, why, when, where, like, and I always kind of get this feeling. It's like, no, it's words, but it's more of a feeling. Like, bro, if you know what happens, your brain will pop, bro. It's like, it's too much for the mortal mind. And this body, my body couldn't even hold that information. I'll probably go into shock. I couldn't understand it. So, but it's amazing, bro. It's like, it's amazing. It's amazing, bro. And it's, to me, that's why I just don't understand how somebody could say that they don't believe there's a God, or they don't believe that there's a higher power, or they, like, how, bro? What? Yo, this is amazing. This whole thing is amazing to me. It's like, is it a maze in the world, in the globe, in the earth? Feels like it sometimes. They put us in a trap. I mean, when you coming in on that plane and you looking down from the sky, especially when you about to land, I guess for me, you know, I'm in New York, so when we about to land, you gonna really see Queens. I'm from the Westchester, Bronx area, but you could see it. It does look like, you know, blocks, and like it looked like a maze. So yeah, bro, it's like you gotta question things more. Even when you go into church and the pastor telling you certain things, you gotta question things more. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Another thing, one of the first other scriptures in the Bible that was real stunning or telling was when Adam and Eve was getting kicked out of the garden, and the angels that was protecting the garden said, look now, they have become gods, knowing the difference between evil and good. That's in Genesis. Like, and again, I love the Bible, I read it often, but I ain't gonna act like I'm some top, but I've read it enough to have I have a feeling about it. I have a understanding or overstanding about it. I don't read it like how everybody else read it. That book is about me. It's about us. It's like a manual, but they put it in stories. And you got like books like Proverbs will give you those scrolls, especially for sons and fathers and stuff like that. Ecclesiastics was like and these was all Solomon books from who they say Solomon is. Ecclesiastics was more like poems and stuff. What I got from Ecclesiastics, he was really more kicking like why a man should just stick with one wife type thing, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Solomon had how much concubines? Hundreds, I think 800 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying, I get that story was like mostly saying like, you know, after all he's done, all he's seen, it's better to just be with one wife, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? That's what I got from that book. It was some deep poem. It was like more poetry to me. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs is poetry too, but it's like, it's commandments. It's like, yeah, it's like a whole bunch of, like telling, like, son, you know what I mean, forget not your father's commandments, and you know what I'm saying, do the ways of your father, you can live longer, and it got a lot of that in there. Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, those are like my favorite books. Revelation. Mark, Luke, and John, because those books, Mark, Luke, and John, that's when they telling the stories that Jesus, like about him. They talking about him a lot in them stories, like Mark, Luke, and John. That's where they talk about when he dies and he come back in a different body, and they didn't know who he was and stuff like that. Like, yeah, so Revelations. I just like the whole book because I'll name all, because everything, all of them, and that's why I think it's so much books, because they got little like things. That's why you gotta read it, bro. Because when you read it, it's just gonna spark you like, what? Why they put that there? Wait. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. And it's all right. It's all right to read. Because they know that they could hide a lot of stuff from us in books, because we don't really read like that. I mean, we got the internet now, so people gonna hang on that. But I grew up in the era where we had to read. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the era where internet didn't come in yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was our era where we was thirsty to go outside. We wanted to be outside. We wanted to be outside. Like, that was the thing. If you wasn't coming outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was a chump. Like, that's how it was. Now it's like, even though niggas be saying they outside, everybody's really inside. You know what I'm saying? And I think it is a part of what they want. Because if we inside, what the fuck we gonna see going on? You know what I'm saying? So, as people, we need to question things more. We need to be concerned about our health, exercise more, show a little more love. Or, you know, people be like, love, alright, so show some respect. That's what cause that's my favorite thing. Like, respect is everything. You know what I'm saying? Respect is everything. You show somebody some respect. I done seen niggas walk away from getting their head blown off because they show respect. You know what I'm saying? Like on some, or like avoided certain shit.